2.
Hey everyone, so today's Bible story is Paul is shipwrecked, and that's Acts 27, 1 through 28, 10. So it's a really big chunk. But basically, we'll have two activities. One's really simple. You'll just have these little foam boats, and you can decorate them a little bit. If you want to, just decorate one side. And then you'll want to use Sharpies or colored pencils. Regular marker will just wash right up in the water. But you'll just take turns. You'll talk about how Paul, went through so many things spreading the word of Jesus. And one of the really difficult things he faced was a shipwreck. And throughout the whole thing, Paul was never fearful. Paul trusted God the whole time and just was trying to save everybody else along with him because he trusted God so much. He understood that God was going to protect him. So we've got our little boats. You can just have them, just do one at a time. Whoops, I was bending it now. It's not laying flat. But one at a time, you're just going to let them put their boat in there and then talk about how do boats, do we power our boats? Do they is that one going to go anywhere really? No, because it doesn't have anything to power it. But, so we're going to get a little soap. You'll have Q-tips. I forgot to bring a Q-tip, so I have a pencil. And you're just going to put some soap right in this little thing, and then it makes your boat go. And the reason that works, the science behind it, is that soap's a surfactant which breaks the surface tension of the water, and it makes the boat move with that. So you'll let them take turns putting their boat in and talk about how, God gives us power to conquer our fears, to conquer all the difficult things that we will face. He gives us that power through the Holy Spirit. And so when we're facing difficult things like a shipwreck or being bit by a snake, which Paul was also bitten by a venomous snake, we don't have to be scared because we can get our power from God. So that's our first little thing. And then you'll show them just an image. Just be like, what's a life preserver? What are these for? They're to throw in the water and to save somebody's life if they're drowning, right? So talk about the purpose of those. And then, so you'll have a little game called Life Preserver, and you'll get kids to be in groups of 3 to 5. And what they're going to do is they're going to have, say they have 5 people, they're going to have 4 people joining hands to make their life preserver, and they're going to have the one teammate in the middle, and would be in a life preserver. And then each team is going to have their own color. So these have little 6 pictures of the Bible story in pictures. So here's, they're holding on to the debris and trying to make it to shore. This one, Paul's being bit by the snake. And so what they're doing, the game is they've got to go around in their life preserver, and the person in the middle, they have to go over to their color, and the person in the middle has to retrieve one. They have to take it back to their starting point, switch who's in the middle, and collect all their cards, life preserver style. And then whoever gets them first and in order wins the game. And then just discuss how Jesus is our life preserver. Whenever we're adrift in the storms of life and we feel like things are really hard or we're facing something difficult, just like he was with Paul, he's also with us. And so basically just remember that throughout your life, Jesus can be your life preserver. And so you don't have to be scared. You don't have to be fearful because Jesus is with you. Thanks.